LRBAquatics.com. Hello world, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing great. If not, as always, I hope it gets better for you. Some nice male endlers in this tank. And as some of you guys may have noticed, I haven't been on for the last couple days. Been doing a lot of things in the background, trying to up my game on a few things, bring some better quality video for you guys. Actually got a new wireless mic kit. Super excited about that. But hello everybody, and how's it going? I figured I don't have a whole lot of time here, so we'll do a little walkabout, look at some tanks and whatnot. Actually got to get to my club meeting here soon. Bailey and Shaw is giving a talk on planet aquariums. I wanted to go check that out because, you know, I mean, you could always be learning in this hobby. Granted, I've done this a lot for a long time, and with a lot, you can always learn more. But yeah, check this out. New wireless mic set, so when I do the fish room tours, I'll actually have some better quality. Still waiting on the other cables to connect it up to my iPhone. That's half the battle. But one transmitter, two wireless mics that clip on. Pretty excited about that. So hopefully I'll have a good visual and audio coming up later too. And I'm also going to get up with Comcast and try to get an Ethernet cable down here in the fish room, and then one in the garage, so when I do my live streams, I can hook up to my iPhone and have a lot better connection and quality for you guys. So I've educated myself quite a bit in the last couple days about all this stuff, and I'm excited about it. Let's check out this room. This is like what I call the main fish room. This is where it all started. This usually used to only be 14 tanks deep, and now it's like 30 or 40 or so. I'm not sure how many. But there hasn't been a water change done in a lot of these tanks for like months, and they need it. And this is probably the dirtiest this fish room's gonna be for a long time. Now that I got Haley, Oddball Aquatics, helping me out full time. She helped me out last night getting stuff all shipped out. So all the shipments are out. These are those volcano guppies. Some of the guppies off, or the fry from them. But yes, hello everybody in the chat as well. Looks like Lady LRB is in the house. There's nothing in here yet. This is actually one of my oldest tanks. You can tell by the seal. It's just absolutely horrible. And then that red algae. Really old tanks tend to get that red algae. This line is kind of like a mutt line from my Scarlet Reds that I kind of was trying to chase this like purple red kind of color. And Adla Fish Keepers, those were all kinds of endlers that were in that male tank. It would have took me forever to rattle them off. Most of them are actually ones that don't have any names, and some are even guppy endler hybrids. Here I've got some of the just wild black bars. They're a lot like the lime greens, but they got a little more orange in them. Which a lime green is just a wild black bar that is bred more for the green color variation. Then we got some orange neocaridinias in there, some more wild black bars. Got a couple colonies of those going in there. We'll probably just do this room real quick, and then maybe we'll do another one another day here soon. These are the yellow, like 24 karat golden back line. This is what got the award this year. I should have took some different colors this year. I think I would have placed better, but all nice stunners. And then in here is a random mix of fish. These are like the there's like blue and red Dumbo guppies. I got them from Twin City Guppies. There's a ton of them in there. There's these Indian rice fish, long fin rice fish, also in there. We've got platies in there, black bar platies. Perry Marsh, thank you so much for the super chat. Said, love those sea alani. Can't wait to get some and all the other rainbows from you. Yeah, sea alani is one of my favorites. Can't wait till the big school grows up in the 240. There are some Synodontis cats in here. I just like how these tanks just lay out. I don't really do much with them. But you know, it's got a nice open space. They're functionable. But thank you so much for that super chat. And as far as alani, I am actively breeding them right now. And I do have babies growing up. There's some Synodontis babies. One huge blue shrimp. Look how big that blue shrimp is compared to those Synodontis cats. That shrimp's bigger than Synodontis cats. And they're over an inch easy. That shrimp is just a monster. Probably the oldest shrimp I got. And Malaysian driftwood. Love Malaysian driftwood for shrimp. Super rare Nuri crip. Shishi Betty says, hey Lucas, quick question. I just recently got guppies. Female is pregnant already. I'm trying to keep a pure line, so should the first set of babies be considered mixed? Well, it depends on where they came from. It all depends on their lineage. Bunch of yellow shrimp in here. You can see little babies all over the glass eating off the diatoms and whatnot because I haven't scraped for a while. Soon we'll get the windows cleaned. Bunch of pearlweed. I love pearlweed. Just islands up and creates a huge metropolitan for shrimp, as you can see. And they're just hanging out. Rotalia colorata over here in the corner. That's pretty much all that's in there. And then thread Java Fern. This Tuderoy is starting to bounce back. This stuff used to be up to the tank, the whole thing just covered. And it like pretty much grown as much as it could and melted back, and it's slowly bouncing back. And I do have that plant on the website. Really cool plant, bullated. But this is my Skriddle tanks. Skriddle mix tank. There's a population of snails booming off right now. Check out this pond snail. These pond snails are cool when they get this big. They get like this glittery underbody. They use like big orange horns and ears. Then their mouth's really gnarly. Do I keep bamboo shrimp? I don't. Lucas, did you ship orders yesterday? No, I shipped them today. You guys should all be getting your tracking numbers here soon. My girlfriend's going to be sending those out while I'm at the Circle City Aquarium Club talk tonight. I got a club meeting. I would love Fish Keeper. What's your favorite light substrate fish drink pup? Just watch my channel. That's about the best way to answer all those questions. Or hit me up on a Friday night. Nice little buche. Nubius. Barterai. A bunch of different shrimp. Some goofy killifish. Golden Wonder. Petco version. And a bunch of blue Panchex killies. I'm going to end up putting him into the 125 with all the other geriatric fish. And then I may try spawning these guys out because I got decent genetics. That's nothing but some wasser tang, algae, and a bunch of guppy grass. Greg N, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. It says, here's a little love for the super blue piece. Brother, been a long time. I've made it to the live stream. Well, always great to see you in here, Greg. It has been a while since I seen you. Now that I think about it. But always great to have you in here, and thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. These are female all other color guppies. They're about to pop. I've just been waiting patiently. There was a couple yellow shrimp in there, but I don't know if they're gonna make it because those things are monstrous. You can see they just want to eat each other right now because they're all pregnant. These are the blue star, but all I see is fry and female right now. Not seeing any males for some reason. They're probably all back scared. Full red guppy, delta guppy there. The Japanese blues, which I should have these for my Patreon soon. These guys are really cool. Japanese blue endlers. And then in here I got dwarf neon rainbow fish babies. Like I said, this is probably the dirtiest you're gonna see this aquarium, or these aquariums, for quite some time. Now I'm finally gonna get water changes done. But there are blue velvet shrimp in there. They're just really hard to see. They're kind of blended in. Scarlet red chilies. More scarlet red chilies. I've been trying to line braid them so they're more solid. A lot of the chili red lines, they're not very solid. I've never come across one yet, but I've been working on it. And here's a ton of snowball shrimp. They breed like crazy. You can see they actually sanded this wood down. It used to be a piece of manzanita. Well, it still is a piece of manzanita, but they've eaten on it so much that it's just like sanded it down. I really like the snowballs. They kind of stick out, a little different. Then up here, if you look at the top there's a bunch of baby Aru2 pseudomugal rainbow fish, as well as some blue dreams, nice blue dreams in there with pilo moss. Pilo moss, that's my favorite to breed the pseudomugal type fish on. And here we got some panda guppies. Nice long dorsal fin. Very beautiful. And they've got a few babies mixed in with some pearlweed. I'm getting ready to redo all this tank, like pretty much all these tanks. I may not mess with that one because I just love to use it for my Aru2. So I take my Aru2 breeding group, bounce it from there, and then I bounce it into this tank with more pilo moss. And I just constantly play musical fish with them. There's the females. I'm not sure what the males are doing right now, but they're in there somewhere. They're down there probably breeding with another female. I think it's 3 females and 1 male that I have in there. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I got 3 females, 1 male. So you see the male there. So I let them breed out in there, and then just keep bouncing them back and forth. And now I can remove my fry and just keep moving it and working it, which is awesome. Then in here I've got the lime green endlers. I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of most of my lime green endlers, just because they're a lot of work. I just don't really have time to mess with them, and if there's other ones I want to work with. Well, hello everybody in the chat. I see ya. It's really hard reading the chat at the same time. Try to get this stack endler. It's STAECK type endler, and it's actually a wild type. Very, very cool pattern on these guys and coloration. And they've got a few babies in there. Really excited about those. Hardest Snails, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hey LRB, have you ever kept any Scyphia species? Keep us up the down to earth tubing, stay true. Or keep up the down to earth tubing, stay true. I really appreciate that, Hardest Snails. I actually don't keep any Scyphias. Just because I worry about my temperatures being too high all the time for them. I think if I remember right, there's not many that like warmer waters. And then here's some albinos. I have thought about many of the Scyphia types. I know there's some that I've looked at and were like almost pulled the trigger on. Red albinos, those are really cool. Willow moss. And yeah, sorry if I can't get to your guys' questions and stuff, because it's really hard to talk and read all this stuff at once. This is like some deep, deep green water. There's a rainbow tiger endlers in there, a bunch of babies at the top. You can see some there, but this stuff is thick with the green water, super thick. Good Daphnia food. And more red albinos, and then trying some more plants. These are blue pearl shrimp. This whole tank needs a rehaul. Let's see, we got crystal reds in here with some oak leaf litter, Anubias, and some subwasser tang there. And yeah, that's one thing about the Scyphias too, Hardest Snail, is a lot of them are like Caris fish, so it is important that people do keep them. Here's some random endlers as well, just kind of like a mix I've been working on. Has some of the Royal Tigers in it with some of the Scarlet Reds. I thought that'd be a cool mix to try. Haven't really seen anything too wild out of it. This is a Taiwan Lily and then Pearlweed again. I love the leaf litter in the shrimp tanks though. And they love it as well. It gives them something to constantly graze on. Pearlweed, subwasser tank again. Garnished with a few buches. Little Brightwell substrate in there. That's Eco Complete. And then I use this sand. That's about the other main ones I use. 53 Big Mac, thank you so much for that super chat. Throwing down the big $10 super chat. Really appreciate that. Well, there's Pseudomugil illuminatus in there, but they're hiding. I showed you guys the breeding group of Aru 2s earlier. Nice smell there. If you can focus. There it goes. But 53 Big Mac says, goes for the new Mac, and what do you feed your fish, LOL. Well, thank you so much for that, and I'm ready to pull that trigger on that Mac machine here real soon. Really soon. I just got to make sure I got a little coverage for my help and I'm able to pay them before I go buying that computer. But thank you so much for that. And you know it, tetracolored tropical granules. That's what I love to feed everything. We got Pearlweed, Taiwan Lily again. These are the Japanese blue swordtails, double swordtails. These guys are really cool if you can get the light right on it. The only bad thing about my system is the lights being fixed is I can't just stick the light over the top of it where I want to actually really show them. And these guys are amazing. These are the red tiger endlers. Now I know it's probably not coming out too well being on Wi-Fi or whatever I'm on right now, or Verizon's, but they're really cool. And I'll be bringing better quality here soon in the future. But I think I covered most of them in here. And I gotta get ready. I gotta get to the club meeting tonight, which I probably should have left to about 10 minutes ago, but I had to do a video because I was already 2 behind, and YouTube don't pay me if I don't make any videos, and if I'm not making anything from YouTube, then I can't buy much fish, and yeah, it all works out. So I thought I'd share with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned something. Seatown says, coming back to St. Louis for the auction 11/11, Lucas. No, but I will be there for the Thursday this November's Club Talk. I will be speaking at the Missouri Aquarium Society talk on November. So that's, I think, the 15th on the Thursday. And that should be fun. I'm excited about that, and it'll be a good talk. Let's see, Eyeball Aquatics, you want to bring some of those CPDs to the meeting? A little late now. I am not fishing those right now. I don't have time for it. I wish I could, though. I need to do something with that. But alright, I gotta hop off here and get to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, all that stuff you do on YouTube. And till next time, everybody. Peace and have a great one.